What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I wanted to talk about Brutal Legends 2, baby! Now, before we get into the video, please take this as rumor and speculation. Take it as you would anything else on the internet. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, Brutal Legends is one of those iconic games that has been around for officially a decade. I still have my copy of Brutal Legends, the original one, and man, I gotta say, this was an incredible game. When I first found out that Jack Black was in a video game, I was like, what? That is awesome! Jack Black is like one of my favorite, comedians slash actors, and I had to check it out, and when I did, I played the demo version of this game probably like 10 to 12 times over before I picked this up. I just enjoyed the demo so much. I'm a nerd, I know, but demos are pretty cool. Anybody else with me on that? No? Okay. So, I wanted to talk about Brutal Legends 2 because a lot of people are speculating that it's in the works. I actually got to speak to Tim Schafer a couple of years back at the Game Awards, and this is what he said about the possibility of Brutal Legends 2.
Brutal Legend is a really big game. It'd be really expensive, so we'd have to find a whole big pile of money, or maybe some sort of cursed belt buckle that we could. I would definitely bleed into that to make not Psychonauts 2. We are making Psychonauts 2. Brutal Legend 2. It'd be hard to make, but maybe someday. But we got a lot of we've been doing a lot of remasters of Throttle and stuff, and Psychonauts 2. So that's a lot of old stuff. I think we want to do some new stuff. Well, never say never.
Okay, so he said it would take a big studio with lots of money to make Brutal Legends 2 happen, and well, it just so happens that Microsoft bought Double Fine Productions, which is Tim Schafer's baby. Brutal Legends 2 is happening whether people want to believe it or not. Now, yesterday we saw a tweet from Tim Schafer, and they were celebrating Brutal Legends 10-year anniversary, and they were doing a stream. He announced it, everybody was excited for it, and the follow-up tweet is, here we go, with Jack Black's picture on it. Well, a younger version of Jack Black. This is actually a screenshot from the game, the start of the game as well. A lot of people kind of misinterpreted that tweet and kind of took it on themselves, took the initiative to say, Brutal Legends 2 is confirmed! Now, we do know, it's kind of a given, that Brutal Legends 2 is going to be in development. I don't believe that it's currently in development, and even if Brutal Legends 2 was in development, at this point, we wouldn't hear a whisper of the word or mention of the game. Usually and typically when games are in development, especially in the early stages of game development, game developers and game studios don't even want to mention the game until it's far along in development, where they're actually really wanting to talk about a release date and actually announcing the game properly. So in my opinion, Brutal Legends 2, it's a given. Microsoft bought Double Fine Productions, and that's what Tim Schafer said, is that's all they need is something like what they got. So now they got what they need. Give us Brutal Legends 2! No, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that Brutal Legends 2 is going to be in the works. The only fear and my only concern is, okay, all of the, previous games that they were working on, even after the merge with Microsoft, were still, released on PlayStation 4 and other consoles, but with this next generation of console, with Double Fine Productions, let's say they are working on Brutal Legends 2, is this going to be like a Microsoft and Xbox exclusive, or is it going to be released on all platforms? With Sony and with Microsoft, we've seen their first-party studios only release on their console. But with the next generation of consoles coming out, I'm kind of curious, and I'm kind of thinking, and maybe I'm the only one here thinking the same thing. Am I the only one thinking the same thing? But what if this time around Microsoft's like, you know what, okay, some of our first party titles, some of the, game companies that we own will allow to, release on multiple consoles. Microsoft has come out and said that they want their game streaming services on every single platform possible. What if that's the case for their games as well? Now, I wouldn't imagine that they would put Halo on PlayStation 4, but maybe Brutal Legends 2. I mean, because Brutal Legends 2 was released on all systems during that time, during that era. So that's just a thought, shot in the dark. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section below. But I wanted to cover this Brutal Legends 2 news and everything that's going on with like the tweets and everything, because everybody was like freaking out, including myself, because out of context, I saw that tweet initially, the tweet that I was talking about saying, "Here we go with Jack Black's picture." That's the tweet that I saw at first, and I'm like, whoa, what is this? And I had to go to his Twitter profile to see the tweet directly underneath it, saying that they were going to live stream Brutal Legends for their 10-year anniversary. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit a like, comment down below, support your boy. If you guys are new, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on. Let me know in those comments down below if you think that Brutal Legends 2 is going to, or at least in development. 2, do you think it's going to be exclusive on Xbox since Microsoft owns Double Fine Productions now? Or do you guys think it'll be released on all consoles, even the PlayStation 5? Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you guys so much again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.